Another Optimus Prime? I didn't know, bro.
My dad bought me this with his last $20. I was so happy, but then it broke. So I immediately bought Stick Titan figurine. It feels very nice and is super easy to pose. If you want one,
What
follow and
the?
comment Stick Titans. My dad. How big can you make them? White's story originates in a lab. He was taken captive by the evil black T-13s. They were extracting his black bone marrow for their own power, with no remorse. Every experiment would result in the death of a white T-13, but they didn't care. But one day, when they were experimenting, they took it too far and extracted all the bone marrow at once. Although this time, the white T-13 was not dead. Instead, he was more powerful.
Dude,
White's
that is
story
sick. Dude, that is sick.
Who are you? Why, I'm... It came! It finally came! The big one.
Olha só minha ponta trilha, tu nunca prestou atenção. Olha o bico do fuzil, vai tomar só rajadão. Ai, toma,
Whoa,
toma, ai. Olha só minha ponta
that's
trilha, tu
nice.
nunca prestou atenção. Olha o bico do
C-13
fuzil,
orange
vai tomar
versus
só rajadão.
black and red.
Ai, toma, toma. Why am I so short?
Why do Christians?
Is this the budget-friendly hyper-RT?
Guys, Springtrap is here! And you thought it was impossible, huh? We even released 2 more surprises. Spring Bonnie and Purple Guy. Have you seen them? The 3 are available for a limited time. What do you think? Was it worth the wait?
Bro, how did they
Why
do the
P1?
box?
Okay, we have
I
already
want
done
the box,
Invincible.
bro.
No more characters. What the? Who's everybody running from?
Dude! Dude, that is so cool.
Use Johnson's baby.
Yo. Dude, this poser is sick. That is so cool.
A long, long time ago, there was a huge war going on between people called the Israelites and the Philistines.
Ooh.
The Philistines have had the upper hand for some time now, thanks to a fearsome giant warrior they have called Goliath. Goliath took down any poor man that stood in his way, and he
Yo,
instilled fear
this
in all
is-
of the Israelites.
this
One
is,
day, Goliath
David and
asks the
Goliath.
Israelites to send out their strongest soldier to fight in a one-on-one battle. Winner takes all. Not a single person was willing to go out and take on this giant, besides one person. And that person was just a boy named David. Armed with
Dude.
just a slingshot and 5 rocks, David stepped out onto the battlefield. Goliath laughed in the boy's face. No little slingshot was going to take down the mighty Goliath, but David stood his ground and said,
Come to me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will hand you over to me, and I will strike you down.
David then loaded up his slingshot, aimed it at the giant's head, and slung it as hard as his body would let him. The rock hit Goliath square in the forehead. He stumbled for a bit before falling to the ground with a heavy thud. The rock had killed the giant. Was it the rock that killed Goliath, or David's unwavering faith in the Lord that he would be protected? The rock.
Dude, that's so
Fierce
cool.
battle in the orphanage. Lapis Blue was left severely damaged. was when his feeling of justice awakened. Lapis and Jade formed the Special Ops. No more lives will be taken. After the fierce battle, what happened to the scientist? A long time ago, there was a scientist who loved creating inventions and spending time with his young son. Unfortunately, he began to develop a degenerative movement disorder, so he decided to create a robot to help take care of his son.
Initiating test startup.
His invention was a complete success.
Welcome, prototype 1013. Yeah!
The scientist presented his creation to his son, and he loved it. But one day, some thieves broke in to steal the scientist's projects.
Boys, look who I found sneaking! Little brat!
There was a complete massacre.
My child. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. I'm so sorry.
Even though the prototype was destroyed and powerless, it somehow got back up.
Dude, that is so cool.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Dude. That's so cool.
It's the police. Drop all your weapons.
What the?
Is that all? Ma'am, is that all? Ma'am.
Did bro drop off Goku? Dude. Bro dropped off Goku.
Ma'am? Is that all? Ma'am, it's the police. Drop.
Just let this happen. What happened to Blue? Well,
1 billion.
Ooh. Black Goku. Green. And King of course is Sukuna. And Respade and Full Mask Mode.
what made Crystal Prism disappear? Well, one day long ago, the T-13...
Okay guys, goodbye.